We have got the teed up indoors on Battleground, our location. We've got football in focus. Got the Eastern Guilford Wildcats in the house tonight. We've heard so far from Caleb Creech, Junior Solomon, Adrian Solomon, also Samari Smith. Fine Wildcats got a big game against Winston-Salem Camels tomorrow. Winston-Atkins Camels. Got Coach Norris with us. Coach, first of all, what cap have you got on tonight?
This is Gate City Titans.
Gate City Titans baseball team.
Yeah,
Summer league team.
My travel ball team. Yeah.
Well, I got another cap here for you too. I went by the other day by the Farm Bureau Insurance location, or Farm Bureau Insurance halftime report sponsors.
Oh.
I got you a cap there, man.
Hey, look at that. I just left Coach Gillespie. And I just bought some insurance from him, and that's who he's with, Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau Insurance helping use what they do best. So Coach Norris
I like the truck style hat.
I was going to bring that to the game tomorrow night over at Northwest. I didn't think it had the same effect. Give it to you there as we do here. We got the audio effect here, got the video effect.
Oh yeah.
On the camera, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Dale Lewis, Farm Bureau Insurance, Burlington Road, Greensboro, helping use what they do best. You got to love that.
That's some Dudley colors right there. You know, my son graduated from Dudley.
And those are also A&T's colors.
Yeah.
A&T Aggies.
Yeah. I ain't, you know, I ain't go to.
Yeah, you got Winston State.
I ain't go there until I went to High Point.
And you also had your son was Winston State.
Yes. Yeah.
All those are competitive.
Yes, sir.
So last week we got the Page game. We got the Northwest game. Talk about that game a little bit. What do you think about the Page situation now as far as the quarterback goes? Franklin starts last week. Had a rough time last week, 5 interceptions. If you're Page, what do you think the coaches are thinking this week? What do you think is going to happen? Your prediction? Will he be back starting again this week, or do they go back to the senior Nigel? Nigel Henson? Do they go back to Henson this week? What do you do?
Well, you know, if you sit him, his confidence level is going to go boom, straight down. Now he's thinking, oh, they don't confide in me. They don't think I can do the job. So I don't really think you're sitting. The kid's a talent. He's going to be pretty good. I'm going to put him right back out there. I mean, you see a lot of quarterbacks that go out there and they first year mess up. The kid's only 14, 15 years old, growing pains. Sometimes you got to grow up a little earlier. But I wouldn't sit him.
Give him a brand new slate.
Yeah, I give him. You know, whatever I did wrong that day as a coach, I got to put him in a better position, and then also he got to make better decisions.
What about the Page running game? It seemed to be as strong as we'd heard about.
Non-existent.
Didn't seem to be as strong.
I saw Pooh's little sister there. I told him, I said, tell Pooh I need I need more than 5 yards rushing if he had that. But I think they'll get the running game going. I think they'll get it going.
It was tough against that Northwest defense.
It was. Well, you know, Northwest got some big guys. They got some big guys. We saw, you know, them early in the year. We called the game how big they were and aggressive they were on defense. Yes, yes, they kind of put it to them. So,
as far as Northwest goes, they got Northern tomorrow night. We'll be seeing that game, and wow, Northwest Guilford, everything was clicking for them. Although we have not heard any news this week about the quarterback. He left the game with a little bit of a concussion, so we got to see what happens there.
He didn't lead the field, you know, like he should have. It was kind of, you know, he was kind of shaking.
Ask if you after the game. I asked Nolan Hageman, who was here on this show, by the way, a few weeks ago, the kicker who kicked the extra points and also kicks field goals, Hageman, asked him about it. He said after the game, he said he thinks it'll be okay.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's going to be a good game because, you know, two good quarterbacks going at it. Quarterback from Northern. Hey, man, I like that kid. Kid throwing the football in the rain.
You didn't see the best of it.
I know.
That's the thing about it tonight. If you really want to go back, and everybody's enjoying it tonight, we're here at the tip indoors. The guys, Easton Guilford, Caleb Creech, and Junior Solomon, and Samari Smith playing some golf now. Those guys enjoying playing some golf. Next Tiger Woods might be right in front of us. Who knows? But you go back 2 weeks ago tonight.
He can't be tired. He's holding club different.
How about
cross-handed?
Go back 2 weeks ago tonight. Just think back in your life. This should be a night, 2 weeks ago tonight, you'll never forget. The rest of your life, this night.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago tonight.
Think of something that happened 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago tonight. Yeah. What was going on?
2 weeks ago. I think I was with a football game with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we're at.
We're at.
2 weeks ago tonight.
We're at
You're close.
Southeast Guilford.
Yeah, there you go.
The monsoon game that you called me and told me to bring my tent that I thought I knew I had.
Glad you brought that tent. You don't bring that tent, we're in trouble, man. Big time trouble. But 2 weeks ago tonight, I mean, people go through a lot in life. And that's one of those nights you'll never forget that. I won't.
Well, no, I won't because
I still feel wet thinking about that night.
I think I've used that tent maybe 3 times.
The whole time.
The whole time. And it's amazing that you called and said, hey, you got a tent? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I'm like, where are we at?
Yeah, in the rain.
In the rain.
Of course.
They said they're going to put us on the top of the building. And so I'm not going up there. We won't.
That wind would have been crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
And the tent would probably wouldn't have fit on top of it.
Yeah,
I don't think
we made it work. I mean, it was
worked.
good.
That
We
was
made it
2
work.
years ago tonight. That is a miracle.
Yes,
We got that
and we
going
stayed really dry too. Except for a couple of things,
in. Yeah,
but we
once
was
got
good.
we got the things with the towel. Got
Yes,
the towel going and
and you brought the tape.
Yeah,
That tape you got is pretty darn good.
That's Don Moore tape right there. That's Don Moore tape.
That tape saved us.
That tape is as good as any tape.
It is. You can't break it.
There's one other tape that's kind of better, but it's
That's that.
ape tape.
Yes, that's the Gorilla tape. The Gorilla tape. I don't know if it's better than what Don
This is
got.
better because it's lighter and you can use it quicker. Gorilla
Yeah,
tape
but
sometimes get rolling. And Gorilla tape gets on your skin sometimes. It almost take your skin off.
Take your skin off.
Man, that Gorilla tape, I've used some of that too. That is some tough stuff. I always said you can never keep a man down.
With a good roll of
You
tape.
got a good roll of tape. You can't keep that man down. He'll stay up and keep rolling for you all the time. So, Coach Norris, with us, we think about Northwest Guilford. And here's what we're looking at tomorrow night. We're looking at number 4, he's the quarterback, Anders Mitchell. We got number 23, the running back. That is going to be McKinley Vance. We got number 32, the running back, Nathan Cox. We got number 2, the man in the blue shoes,
That's the scary guy.
Tim Hammock.
Yep, Mr. Hammock.
Got to watch, and the man not to underestimate. Just got to looking at number 14.
Yes.
Quincy Bell Jr. Those guys.
Well, Hammock, I want to see what color shoes he's going to come out with this week. He said like he wears a different color every week. I don't know if he's painting them or he's wearing a different pair. He might be. He's good enough to do that.
And pretty soon, the way this NIL is going, he could have a
Yes.
pair every day.
Yes. I didn't realize that kid was that big.
He's a receiver.
He's a good kid.
Very
Yeah,
good
he can
target.
play.
Very good target. Then you think about Northern Guilford. We got number 7, Jackson
Yes.
Kemp.
82.
Number 7. Then you got also in the backfield number 30, Amari
30.
Akers, 30, because he had the white uniform. He's
Yes.
starting to play. You got number 24, Dwight Hall, the other
Yep.
running back. But I think Akers is starting to exceed Hall a little bit now.
Yep.
Because Akers
What
is
about the
injured
big tight
since
end
season.
now?
Then you got Big Mac, the big tight end.
Big
number
tight
80.
end.
I think he's 80.
87, I think.
87 or 80.
Yeah.
Then we got the receivers, number 2, Reggie King, and number 8, Grayson Council. We got the numbers down for those games, those guys tomorrow night. Those guys to watch for. Some other guys may do some stuff too, but those are the main guys you got to look out for. As far as the
Northern has a good kicker, too.
Oh, yeah. North's got a good kicker. Yeah. Kicked those 2 field goals.
Yes,
tonight.
he did.
And Northwest equally. Their kickoff man for Northwest, we called him TB Trogdon. Touchback Trogdon.
Yes,
Kicking
he's
those
getting the
touchbacks
workout
every
in.
time. He was killing it.
He's not going to let you return the ball. And it's going to be pretty nice tomorrow night. So
Yeah, on the 20-yard line every
yes,
time, just about to
kick
start
it out of
things
bounds.
off.
He's a weapon.
And the weather to be good tomorrow, that's a good thing.
gonna be
too.
nice.
That's a plus. And I'll get there about 5 o'clock.
I'll get there a little early this time.
I'm going to go around because
You can park where I parked at this time, where you got to walk far.
I'm going to park near the, I think I'm going to park near the field house tomorrow night. So I'll park there and I can come in the field house gate instead of waiting at the other gate. And me and my main man, Joshua Perquette, have to carry the
Have you
equipment
bring the stuff up?
Josh carrying that equipment around.
And is it closer where you at?
It'll be closer if I'm over by the field house.
By the field house?
If I'm parking in the,
Can you get back there?
I have to find a way around. I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about the earlier today. I'm thinking about it even now. I think another way back down that little hill there to get there.
Northwest gave us a good hospitality too.
Oh,
man.
I told Bryant Roche, I said, that was one of the questions for Bryant. I said earlier, I said, what's some of your favorite press box? Any food? He said he found some food. I think it may be Grimsley had some pizza and one night. And I told him about Grimsley with Ethan Albright. Always had a lot of water and drinks for us back in the day. I told him about Eastern Guilford years ago. Used to have a great country spread.
Yes. East Group used to do the hamburgers and stuff out there.
All kinds of stuff.
I mean, I think I spent $20.
But back in the day, Eastern Guilford had food in the press box free.
I had to hide it. I had to do it from Coach Gillespie because if he saw me eating, he'd get mad.
But the thing about Eastern Guilford, I told Bryant Roche about back in the day, I used to go to these games and I'd talk to people in the stands. Met this gentleman from Eastern Guilford in the stands, started talking to him that one game. And I said, what are you going to be doing on Saturday? He said, tomorrow morning I'm going to be cooking. I said, cooking all day. Cooking what? He said, you're cooking collard greens.
Collard greens.
Cook them. After you cook them, what are you doing? He said, I eat them.
Eat 'em.
That was the best phrase. I said, I'll never forget that line. I eat them. Eat those collard greens, man. They were good. It's just like Jackson Fancourt, Coach Fancourt. Interviewed him over at, I videoed him over at the, what was that, one of those football games. I don't think it was an all-star game. Anyway,
He's AD now at Grimsley, right?
he is a little fan court of St. Jackson.
I used to teach with his wife at Andrews.
He used to run back up and down the court, the basketball court at Page. I said, I used to get a kick out. I said, I told the little kid, I said, I used to see you. I know who you are. I was playing with him. I said, you used to get used to back and forth that basketball. That was me. He said, you want to see it again? I said, huh? I used to watch it. I said, you want to see it again? That was my favorite line. He took off running, ran down that one side, I got that on video. Man, always going to keep up with that someday. So Page Pirates and Western Guilford tomorrow night. What about that game coming up?
Well, I'm good friends with the defensive coordinator at Western Guilford. We was together last night. I was asking about.
What about Baker?
He said he don't know if he's going to play or not.
I heard it's been
I
game
shouldn't
time
say that,
decision.
but
That's been the talk all week. That's what
he got
Coach
hurt last
Randy
week.
said,
They think he might go. You know, don't know how long they're going to have him, but he'll probably be in there.
They need him.
They do. It's number 4, right? I think it's number 4, the one that ran so hard
Yeah, I
that
think
night.
so. I think it is number 4 for Baker.
Yeah, he's
He
good.
had, about 180 yards that night.
Yeah, that was 4. He runs crazy. He runs mad.
Last week as a team, I think Western Griffin had about 67 yards total offense.
Wow. Well, you know, Grimsley is in another level.
Do you see any other teams in the area able to catch up with Grimsley this year as far as the 4A teams go?
I don't. I think Northern might play them good. You know, just because.
What about Dudley on the 3A level?
Oh, Dudley can definitely hang with them. I actually think Dudley can beat them. They're more athletes.
If we had a game between Grimsley and Dudley, you taking Dudley?
No, I'm taking Dudley
because
every time.
I talked to Brian Roche about that too. So they've got that 1 week coming up this year because Western North Carolina had to miss their games last week. The regular season is extended until Friday, November the 8th. So that open week for area teams here, they're done. So let's have Grimsley versus Dudley and having a charity game raise money for Western North Carolina.
Here's the reason why I think Dudley would beat them. One, because of their front 4, if they're healthy.
Right.
But you got 4 DBs back there. It's 4x1, the fastest guys in the state.
Yeah.
Who got to run?
Blackwell, yeah.
Who got to run? They can. Each one can play man if they want to.
Oriole Bartley.
Yeah. Absolutely. They can go with every receiver you got and shut them down.
Yeah, because I told Brian Roche, I said, you get in that game, if you're a defender as far as keeping up with Dudley, he goes, who you got? Who you got? I don't know who you got. Who you
I got him.
We got to take somebody.
Those guys at Dudley, I got
We
him.
both can't take that same guy. We both can't take that
The
one.
guys at Dudley, they're grown men. They just, I got him. Give him to me. They good enough to say that.
What's your prediction tomorrow night for the Northern Guilford Northwest game? What's your prediction?
Oh man, I'm gonna go Northern 21, Northwest 14.
So Northern continues the streak. They
Yeah.
continue to win.
Yeah.
Winning streak continues.
Yep.
Could be an interesting game tomorrow night. Jackson Kemp versus Mitchell Anders and 2 quarterbacks.
And the only reason I'm saying that, I'm just thinking about the quarterback from Northwest. Yes, if he gets hit hard, we already know what's going to happen. I hope not that happens, but that looks serious Friday night.
And hopefully because last week he was running the
I
ball.
hope
so
he
well,
ain't
too.
playing based on you can't help him off the field, help him walk. I
He
mean,
ran for 1 touchdown
yeah,
last week.
he
too.
did.
And he was
He
like
did.
an animal running through the
Yeah, if he's healthy, it could be different. But
Well, I'm going to let you roll, Coach. Appreciate your time as
Thank you,
always.
sir,
Thanks for
Andy.
job,
Thank
and
you.
Enjoy that farm.
Yes,
Bureau
sir.
Cap.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
cap you got there.
I might walk in with the restaurant.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, since my birthday tomorrow, you know.
Birthday is 60 years old tomorrow, right?
No, I'm gonna be 59.
1
I'm
year
gonna-
shy of 60.
1 year shy of
59
60.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Wow. Don't look a day over 58.
I know when kids at school say, "Coach, you're not 59." I'm like, "Yeah, I thought you was like 40." I wish I could go back to 40.
And that kid's going to get an A.
Yeah.
He's got a great. Coach, appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Sir. Get ready for